Hey Mr. V, this is my video assignment on the double transformation on the coordinate grid. I'm choosing to do translation and rotation for this one, and I already have my pre-image. The coordinates are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, -8, and up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the coordinates for C are -8, 5. The coordinates for B are 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's -4. And up 5 as well, since C and B are on the same x-axis. So it'd be, oh, oops, that's -5. Yeah, it's -5 right here. I miscounted here. -5 and up 5. Yes. Sometimes my mistake is I usually miscount the number in space. Of the lines on the coordinate grid. So then for A, the distance here would be -8 because A point is on the same y-axis as C. So let's see how far up it'd be. 8 here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8 and 9. Let me check over just a sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's definitely 9. So, my translation, this is my original points. And I'm going to translate my triangle. I'm going to translate my triangle up, let's see here, up 5 and right 7. So this would mean that B here would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This will be the new coordinate for B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This will be the new coordinate for C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh. Let's see here, where was I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That looks about right. It should have about 4 distance in between. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Yay! So now I found all of the new points, A, B, and C. And these points are located at, hold on just a sec. Okay. Let's see here. C is definitely -1. And up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. C's -110. Make sure you can see that. B is 1, 2. So it's +2. And up 10, it should be 10. It's the same distance, y-axis there. And A is -1 as well, because A and C have the same y-axis, this is the same x-axis. So this should be -1 and 10 plus 4. So then it should be 14. Let me check my work. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, great. So I have found the coordinates for my translated ABC. And the rule here would be X, Y, arrow, sorry, my dog. Maybe X, Y, arrow, and then X plus 5, Y plus 7. Going out the page there. You see it? This is a 7 right here. Because up 5 would be X here. Wait a minute. 5 over 7. Make sure I'm doing this right. Up 5 over 7. Okay, I mixed these up. It would be X plus, and then Y would be Y plus. Let's compare the coordinates from these to these. C, before the original one was -8 to 5. This one, the translated figure, was -1 to 10. And the distance between each would be +7, so X would be +7. And then the distance between the two Y's would be 5. Sometimes I mix these things up as well. I'm still kind of trying to figure that out. So now we have our new rule. XY, I'll write it again here. X, Y, arrow, X plus 7 and Y plus 5. Woo! Got the first one. So now we are going to rotate. Yay, check these off. I like to make a checklist to make sure I set everything. I have the original coordinates here. Both sets of transform coordinates. Okay, now I'm going to rotate this one 90 degrees. So I have a little trick of how I like to do this. And as the instructions said, we're supposed to be taking the translated figure and rotating it instead of the original, because we're doing a double transformation. So, since these coordinates are, I'll write them on this paper here. Since these coordinates are -1, 14, 2, 10, and -1, 10, then I have a little trick that I learned last year. You see, since I'm going to be rotating these 90 degrees, then I'm going to be flipping the numbers. So that makes A double prime 14 1. We'll look at the plus or minuses later. B 10 2. C double prime 10 -1. Yeah, these should, A and C should have the same, and then B should be the odd one, and then perfect. So, since we're going to be rotating this 90 degrees, the B used to be all positive. So, I'm going to have to change those. B is going to end up being, let's see, rotate this figure over. A is going to, well, first I'm going to try to figure out where these are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. How could I have enough space? Let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Perfect. So this would be 14, 1. So the 14 is definitely over here. So I'm going to make a mark here. I don't know if the 14 is up 1 or down 1 yet. This one would be, so this one's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There should be a 4 distance here. 2, 3, 4. Yep. So I'm going to make, oh my. So I'm going to make a mark right here. So both of these two should be B and C. That's right. Since we're going to be rotating this, then A and C should be sitting somewhere around the same line. So A and C should have the same area. So take this and say we rotate it. Then it'd have a shape kind of like, see, it'd be like that. Like that. Yeah. And the only way we can get that shape is if these would be negative. So I'm going to, let's see here, 14, 1. This one should be negative because, unless it would work the other way around. I'm not sure. Wait a minute. I have an idea. Okay. So these would actually be positive because this is on the negative side, so this would still be on the positive side. So plus that, so this would be positive 1, so that makes that be right there. And 14 up 1 is equivalent to A, double prime. C is 10 up 1, C, double prime. And B is, excuse me, dessert. And B would be 10, negative 2. So 10, 1, 2. For some reason, oh, okay, I've got this. Oh yeah, woohoo! So I found my rotated figure, and here are the new coordinates for it. I'll write them again here. So, let me measure the distance between these two. Oh my gosh, yeah, forgot the B. I'm gonna measure the distance between these two. This one would be 3, 1, 2, 3. So these should be 3, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. The distance should be 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the distance should be 4 between these also. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the distance between these should be half 1, 2-ish, 3. I think this is kind of hard. I'm going to count in blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it the same here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect, yay! Yeah, they are, I have translated and rotated correctly. So, I'll write down the coordinates for these again. Both sets of transform coordinates. See, I did the rotational. That would be A double prime, 14, 1, B double prime, 10, 2, negative 2 though, and C double prime would be 10, 1. Positive 1 for both of these, negative 2 for this one, positives. Yay! And then the last thing. The algebraic rule for this would be x, y equals this x and this y. So I'm going to compare these two coordinates here. The difference between these here is that the x, these x, all of them are now positive, whereas these were negative. So it would be plus x, and then now all of these were positive, but I have one negative. So I'm going to say minus y, because although I do have two that are, although I have two that are positive, one of them is negative. So that would be my algebraic rule. And let me see here. The last thing I would say, I didn't really understand the algebraic rules at first, and I'm kind of now understanding them a little bit better, but I've kind of created like this little way of how I can study them or interpret them in a way that makes sense to me. I would say it's pretty much based on how much the x have changed, the x factors have changed from the previous ones, and how much the y factors changed from the previous one. So if all of these are positive and then you have one negative, then it would be negative y. And if all of these, or most of these, are negative and they're all positive, then it'd be positive x. And that is how I rotated and translated. Bye, Mr. Benzo.